1999, the offer, well, someone asked the Undertones to reform to play the Nerve Centre, which was then just a brand new venue, a multimedia kind of project in Derry, in part of it, Derry, the hometown. It kind of all came together anyway, just to kind of launch this venue, and there was no plan at that point because we didn't know if we were going to get on. We didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know if I was going to like.
Were you familiar with the work of the organ?
Oh, of course, I was a huge fan.
On that?
Yeah, no.
Because you're a little bit younger then.
A little, yeah. I mean, not so much now. Then I was a lot younger.
He's caught up.
I've caught up.
Sure how it was going to go, but then before we Paul, we had to practice ourselves anyway, just the four of us.
Okay.
And even then, it just struck me just how great these songs all sounded. That was the thing that really.
It was the cliche. The chemistry was there.
Yeah, it's true. It was
just going over those songs again. The great songs.
And everything just clicked. We just clicked.
Really
played, and it sounded great.
So you just try to do your best thing and not try to impersonate them, because that, as you say, is going to just make people, they're just going to laugh at you. And I have found I've had to get a bit of a thick skin about it, if you understand the expression. Just got to kind of ignore it, because people will either you don't sound enough like the old guy, or you don't sound different enough to the last guy. Do you know what I mean?
And it gives Paul more of an identity with the Undertones.
Yeah, it was very important for me, because
you write with him and his voice in your head, of course.
Yeah, and that was great for me, because that just put a certain validity to the thing that maybe there's always going to be people, and they're absolutely. I totally understand the opinion that it's either with FEARGAL or it should be something else. In fact, for a while we kind of maybe considered calling it someone else anyway. But we didn't, and that's what we chose to do. But to do an actual record of new songs was an important step for me, because I felt really anyway there was only so much life in the other model of just doing the old songs all the time. I know people just want to hear the old tunes, and that's fair enough. But
it should be more than
for
nostalgia.
Us, exactly. And
that's exactly
for us as artists, it's obviously important to do new material.
I've been listening to a lot of early rock, Dion and the Belmonts.
Yeah, it's a doo-wop record, really.
And the Crystals and the Ronettes and that sort of thing. And Phil Spector. Oh, I loved all that anyway. And obviously, we were aware of how much that also influenced the Ramones.
Yeah.
Their songs were that kind of 50s rock and roll thing that was a big one, and it was also that naturally influenced.
Were you aware at that time that this was such a great song that people should?
No, not really. No, we didn't. We knew it was not. We must have known it was one of our best songs, or we wouldn't have recorded it.
Yeah, sure.
But we didn't think it was that special,
I believed it. Wasn't that true?
Possibly.
I wasn't there.
Is it still fun to play?
Yeah.
It is because you get such a great feedback from people, It's such a great.
It's just such a great song.
This is the last one from us. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. It is called I Don't Want to Get Over You.